you're blurry. I mean, maybe a little. I don't know. So I just think that if you look back
Guys,
on
focusing is just hold on. Hello,
focusing,
I'm trying to make
you
sure
look
that
great. Your nose looks great. Yeah, it's
do I need to
fantastic.
powder it, do you
You
think?
didn't
Or
powder
not? I don't okay.
powder it. I'm just saying, like, of the bands that like you think of it, like, to me the hugest ones were clearly Kurt Cobain, Nirvana.
Oh yeah, by
Like that
far.
was the hugest
Yeah,
loss, right?
yeah, that was like where the school brought in counselors to talk about it. Like
Yeah,
that was
it
there were
was a
like
big, it was a BFD.
it
It
was
was
a
like,
big deal. Like people were like
no,
at the time I wasn't a huge I mean, but like around me just being in high school at the time that happened, it
right,
was just such a like like oh my god and people just girls like crying in the
oh yeah,
hallways and stuff like it was that kind of stuff um
absolutely, absolutely. And then we were bringing up Michael Hutchins from In Excess was another
in
big one.
excess
Not as big as Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain was the biggest impact, I think.
fewer girls crying in hallways
It's
or
true.
just
It's
people
true.
it's
But
just
they were banned.
it
Like they
was
came out, they had those two solid albums, and it was like, wow, these guys are gonna. And then boom, he's gone. You know what I mean? It was like, ugh.
yep
It's like just at the peak, you know. Um, which makes you wonder. I'm looking like I'm trying to think like, who else, like what bands, like at their from Suicide. You know, that's kind of what I'm.
well it depends on what like it's like or if it's just drug overdoses and stuff like you
Fair.
know um
Well, technically
uh
Michael
I mean,
Jackson. Then you know what I mean.
yeah Amy
Technically,
Winehouse
Amy Winehouse. Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure.
um
Um,
uh oh, who else am I thinking of
who
well
else?
I mean, Jimi Hendrix? No, how did he? I forgot
I
how he
don't think
did it.
Hendrix killed them, did he?
No,
How did Hendrix die? I mean,
no,
Hendrix did not take care of his body.
yeah, Jim Morrison.
Fair. Yeah, yeah.
Kind of.
Um, let's see.
This is depressing.
I know.
Let's it. Let's get.
Die.
What
I know.
about
We should talk
you
about
know?
something fun, right?
But it makes
Oh, he took pills and he threw up and choked on his own vomit. Hendrix.
that was Jimi
Hendrix.
Hendrix.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That was
It was
Hendrix.
drug related, and so but it
Yeah.
was yeah,
Technically, rhubarb would overdose. Yeah, it's just fucking tragic,
yeah,
you know. And again, you're right.
yeah. No, they're all
Morrison
tragic.
and Janis Joplin,
And they
didn't
were all
she
27.
die? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Janis Joplin. Yeah,
Young, you know. But it's
they're
like,
all 27. It was
right.
like 27
Oh,
is a
really?
pretty
That's
like Kurt
interesting.
Cobain was 27. Yeah, it was like
Interesting.
it's there's kind of like a you know
It it makes you think about like the young people who find early like fame and fortune. You know what I mean? Are not prepared for it. You know, I think there's like a
I no, not at all. I mean, I think, and I think it's like it's a rare story where that's a child actor that turns out to be
oh
like,
yeah,
yeah, I'm okay.
like Dana Plato. What
Most of
happened to
them
her?
are,
Remember her from Different Strokes?
I mean, it's so
It's like,
many. I mean, just
yeah.
you know,
Well,
um,
what happened to Tootie from the Facts of
Corey
Life?
Feldman.
Corey Feldman.
You know,
What about Tootie from the Facts of Life? Remember her?
yeah. I mean, she was. I mean, they did some reboots and other stuff. Like she
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah.
in, anniversary specials and that kind of stuff.
Were you more
Um,
into like which of the four girls? So was it Natalie, Tootie,
Natalie.
Blair,
No,
and
no, 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 no.
Joe?
Blair.
You would do Blair.
The blonde haired
I'm a
one.
Joe. I'm a Joe. I would do Joe.
Um,
I'm more into Joe than Blair. Hey,
yeah,
that works
Blair.
out. Now we're not fighting for the same girl. I mean, this is fantastic.
Yeah, that is good.
So I think
Yeah.
that's we
No,
always work out well that way.
I think we complement each other. I mean, in this
For the
horrible
fictional
misogynistic
desire that
conversation,
could never happen.
I don't. This is that also,
Yeah,
um,
yeah. No, I get it. We should. We
but
should.
these are older ladies now. If we said it, I think probably in her
They are.
70s.
I know.
Both of them.
Probably not now.
Hey, don't age shame.
No, I'm not gonna. All right, you're right. You're all right. So that what does that mean? I have to want them now?
I believe that is required.
I am
Yes.
required to still desire
You
her,
have to.
even
And
though
if you do
she's
not, you are the
70.
asshole.
I find her unattractive.
Yeah.
I am the asshole.
If you want to, I'm sorry. I don't make the rules. I just have them enforced upon me.
Fair enough. Were we here? We were here last week. Oh, we were not here last week. So,
No, we
and
were not
that
here
was
last week.
my fault because
That was.
it was. I had a friend visiting from out of town, so I hosted that friend and his family in my home, and we did activities together, and we played board games, and I took them into Boston.
I don't know if everybody has to hear your excuses.
I took them to Boston, which is, and you know what's funny, and you're gonna make fun of me for this. So, I took them
Oh
to
yes, I
Boston because
absolutely
they're
will.
like, oh, show us around. I'm like, all right, great. So we come to Boston and we park under the Common.
Wait, had these
You know,
people ever? So these people had never been to Boston before.
the parents had the child hasn't, and the last time they were out was like maybe 15 years ago, or maybe 15 to 20
Okay,
years ago.
okay.
So it was a long time. So so we come out Boston Common, and they're like, okay, where to? And I'm like, I don't know, because I don't know where to go. But
You guys didn't plan like what you were gonna do. They want to go see Faneuil Hall. They want to go see
vaguely.
the
What I remember,
South
and
Church,
that's when
freaking,
it dawned on me,
to do the
you
Red
could follow
Line or whatever.
the red brick trail, which is the
Yeah,
Freedom
yeah,
Trail.
exactly.
So
Yeah,
we found the start of the Freedom Trail and we followed that,
good,
and it worked out fine. But I'm saying, like,
good.
I don't know,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Faneuil Hall is what. Yeah,
right?
that's
But
the
they were
start.
asking questions like, "Oh, we should find somewhere to eat." I'm like, "Yeah,
Bro,
I
this
don't
is
know where to do that." It's like I guess if we see a food, pick a food because there's food everywhere. It's a
you're
city,
right,
right?
right. No,
It's
that's true.
like-
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I couldn't tell them
Yeah,
like
I
what
wouldn't
was
have picked a
good
restaurant
food. Like
either.
I knew North End would have been good, so we
Yeah,
could end up in there. But
no, I couldn't either. I
right.
mean,
And
and I
I learned something. I didn't know like you could follow the trail and eventually it takes you over the bridge to the Naval Yard where the
Bunker Hill.
the Constitution is.
Yep.
So we saw the Constitution because they want to do that. So fine, walk around, and then uh we had to come back, and everybody's kind of tired. It was getting kind of late. And we didn't want to get caught in rush hour traffic. It's during the week, right? Um, so we figured out. We looked. There's a ferry that takes you from there to the aquarium.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay,
great. $2, done. Save all the walking.
$2.
Great.
It's now
That's great.
$35.
Is now 30. No, this was a week ago. I didn't really go into that much.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it was.
it is now $35. That is how much has happened in the last week.
It is now
I don't know if
35.
you've seen boat fuel prices.
Well, I'm glad I got
But
in
that
under the
ferry
wire.
is fucking
Oh my goodness, that's
gassing
funny.
that thing up. It's
I
definitely
tell ya.
$3.
That's also where I believe my friends were shocked because we were kind of wandering around the Constitution. This is a funny story. And one of the soldiers, because it's an officially, for anyone who doesn't know, it's an officially commissioned Navy ship. So it's the oldest commissioned Navy ship in the fleet, which means like it needs like Navy personnel man the ship, you know? So
Right.
it just is what it is. So there's like 4 guys. You know what I mean? It's not huge.
Right.
They bring more with it because they got to sail it out and back like once or twice a year just to keep it in
Easiest jobs
service.
ever.
It's a pretty
Like,
cushy job, right?
yeah.
So we're all walking around in different rates and stuff like that. And one of the Navy guys is on his phone doing this, and he looks at me and says, "Hey man, do you know anything about clothes?" And I'm like, "A little, I guess. Why?" And he's like, "What about sizes?"
About what?
Clothes,
About
clothing,
oh,
clothes.
clothes.
Yeah, clothing.
Okay.
And he's like, "What about sizes?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I guess." And he's like, "Well, I don't know what size to get." And I'm like, "Well, you look about." So I walked up next to him, and I grabbed his hip bone and I put it next to my hip bone, and I said, "You're about my size, so I would recommend a 32 inseam." You know, that's what I said to him. He's
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, that's amazing, thank you." So, and then he bought some 32 inseam pants, right?
His
Uh,
inner, oh, so you guys are the same height and or
right.
like
Well,
like
the hip bone, like he might. I think I had
hip
a
bone, yeah.
slightly longer torso. You know what I mean? So it's where your hip bone comes from.
But yeah,
So,
yeah.
but while I'm pressed up against this Navy sailor with the hip bones, my friends turned around and looked at me, and they were like, "What are you doing? Like, like why are you?"
Well, they were like, "Are you hitting on sailors again?"
Right.
And you were
So
like,
they
"No,
thought
no,
I was trying to
it's
pick
like,
up
it's not what it looks like."
literally
You're
a
like, "No, no,
sailor.
no." Yeah, I mean,
Right.
every other time,
I-
it's always been true that I would have been picking up a
But
sailor. But in
not
this
that
instance, I'm
time.
not
I was
doing it.
helping
Yeah, not
the
that time.
man by
That's
pants,
it-
is what I
that,
did.
that was
So,
delightful. By touching him with your hip bone
right.
was a necessary. It required a connection.
Yeah.
To be like, you know what, 32. I mean,
At
let's get
32-ish,
this
maybe go 32, 34, or other. Yeah, exactly.
Did you
So-
guys face each other face forward and then just go right up to each other, and then
Our
and
eyes
then,
met
kind of just
in a
spread
moment.
your legs
Oh,
and just
yeah.
be like, how does this look? Is this about the same?
Oh, you say then we're
Are we like-
scissoring? Is it?
Yeah. I assume so.
That's where these things lead.
I mean, if you don't say, then I just
Do I have to get the
goes
dolls?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Never get the dolls. All right.
Anyway, so
Hi, everybody.
so
We have 5 questions.
right. So the point's about helping. I was getting into a helping thing.
It's
So
about
I helped
helping.
that man, and now I'm gonna help. We're gonna help other people, right? So this is again
Yes.
why we're here. So again, we apologize about being here next week. Again, hopefully no one sent us time sensitive questions. We've warned you many times about this before. Please, if you need a quick
true.
response, and we're not gonna say we're gonna be here next week.
Well, no,
That's
we
not the
will let
time.
you know what you should have done. That's it.
True.
That's all we can do.
True. There's something to be
So
said for
if
that.
you want to know what you should have done, you can watch and ask. But
Oh my goodness.
That's,
Okay, here we
you know.
go. So our first question of the evening comes from Carlton from Rome, Georgia. So Carlton is a 31-year-old male. His girlfriend is 30. They've been together for a year. So we have a lot of sleepovers at my place now where we share a full bed. While asleep, she knees me, slaps me, elbows me, and punches me in her sleep. I literally don't know how to make it stop, and neither does she. She said she's conscious enough to know it's happening, but not enough to stop it. It's gotten to the point where I can hardly sleep at night when she stays over, and I have bruises on my arms and legs. How do I fix this?
Jesus.
I love her, and I obviously don't want her to stop sleeping over, but I also need sleep help. Yeah, Carlton, you've come to a good. You came to some good advice. We can definitely help you with this. So, Green Pants,
your girlfriend wants to clearly be a mixed martial arts champion, and that desire manifests itself into what's called melee sleeping.
I was gonna,
and that's essentially where whenever you sleeping, you're in a Dungeons and Dragons
cage match
battle during your entire sleep cycle.
Yes.
But
you have your roll initiative,
but it's also really risky because you could take a foot to the trachea, and so that's
that's a lot of orientationing.
Like, he said, well, but it's punching, kicking, do whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying, spin around, but I think what you need to do is stop sleeping in the same bed with her at this particular time. I highly recommend a sleep study. Sleep
study. That's actually not a terrible idea. She could do a sleep study. That's a good idea.
I mean, a full bed is still designed for one person.
That's what I was. That was my point was going to be. So my solution was going to be queen, if not king. Right? If you can't, not all bedrooms can fit a king. Granted,
right.
But it probably would address your issue because she's probably literally out of reach in a king. You know what I mean? So she'd have to crawl over and hit you, and then something's really up if she's doing that. It's like it's beyond an involuntary.
Well, and then you have your answers.
Exactly. But yeah, bigger bed is one big thing. I was going to recommend, like, depending on the position they sleep in, I guess you could still elbow your ribs. I'm thinking if they spoon. I'm trying to think of a position that could help mitigate, right?
There isn't, because
she'll move in the night, right? Is the thing.
Yeah, because and that's the thing, especially if someone's like kicking and like what your choices are. It's like, okay, you get the bigger bed, but even with a queen, it might still be a problem.
Oh yeah,
so
king is safer.
What you do is you do whatever cuddling that you need to do, but when it's time for sleep, you erect like a Pink Floyd
barrier
barricade out of body pillows.
Yes,
and as
that was going to be another suggestion of mine. Yes, absolutely. And she has to break her way through the barricade to get to you. You know what I mean? So that's like,
and at that point, you're probably like wake up and you'll have enough time to get exit safely, exit the bed safely before you are pummeled. But I understand the urge, because for a lot of people, they're like, if I'm not sleeping in the same bed, then we're not together. Thing. And it's like I don't.
It's been a year. It's been a year. They're still in their honeymoon phase. It's only been a year. You know what I mean?
So, yeah. But I'm just saying it's.
I get that.
So then bed first. Increasing the bed size and putting like a pillow barricade, I guess, would be your first and easiest.
Right. Those are the easiest. Sleep study on her, also a good thing. Because she could be, she's probably losing quality of sleep by doing that. You know what I mean? So it would help her.
No, she's clearly having night terrors or something. I mean, that's certainly when you.
But I mean, that's going to impact her.
Autonomous.
I'm just saying it's going to impact her quality of sleep. She wants this. She should want this addressed, even though there's nobody in the bed with her. You know what I mean? It's like.
Also, whatever trauma it is that she's going through each night,
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I mean, especially if she's like violently. Normally, that's normally a night terror.
Sure.
You're literally fighting for your life.
Yeah.
It's that type of thing. Or that's not the only type of night terror, but that is one where you're literally like. Punching and kicking and stuff.
Because you're fighting in your dream, right? So sleep study,
right? Or it's like a lot of times it's like people are grabbing you and like trying to like,
and you're trying to escape,
like, type of thing.
Fuck
that's
Sleep study, bigger bed, pillow barricade. These are 3 of our suggestions. You could bind her as another suggestion, perhaps as a follow up to coitus.
You could.
She's into that. Could open up a new avenue to your sex life too.
That is a suggestion.
Although if she's having mental health challenges with some deep-rooted trauma, perhaps binding her is not the best option.
I think probably her waking up tied up.
It's probably not going to help her.
She's having night
terror. It's not going to help her phobia.
Through,
it's not going to help her fears.
She finally wakes up from her night
and
care,
she's literally
and
bound.
she's tied to the bed. I don't know. I think there might be some downsides.
That could not be the right psychological feedback that we'd want to provide.
I do not think that should be high on the list of options. But that's way down.
Okay? Yeah.
Like that's
say that for last resort.
Just, hey, I like it. I like that you're coming up with ideas. I like the
trying to think out of the box.
I like
exactly.
It's just out of the box. That's great.
Yeah.
That one,
a little
risky.
And you're both older. She's 30, right? So she probably has a job with health insurance that should cover the sleep study. You know what I mean? You should get some, be able to get some assistance for that. So.
Oh yeah, and that is something you almost to get the sleep study you definitely want to have insurance because it will charge you,
an asinine amount of money,
insane amount of money because you spent a night in
not as much as my plumber still charges me, but still. It's still absurd. All right, so good luck, Carlton. Good luck.
Carlton,
So Carlton. All right. Question 2 comes from Marcus from Evansville, Indiana. Marcus asks, "I really need some help with this. My penis size is making me extremely insecure. It's a little bit below average, and I have absolutely no confidence because of it. I'm 30 years old, never had a girlfriend, and have turned down many chances to be with girls because I'm nervous of being seen naked. At the end of the day, though, I really do want a girlfriend. I want to have that connection with someone, but I don't see how I'll ever have the confidence to let somebody see me. I'm a good person, think I could be a really good partner, but I have no confidence in myself because of my size. Help." Wow, Marcus.
Okay. Dude,
Marcus.
Okay, man.
Oh my goodness.
This obsession with penis size has gotten absolutely ridiculous. Like, it may surprise you to learn that most women are not actively searching for whale dongs.
Right.
Like, that's just not.
What if he's watching too much porn? You know what I mean? Kind of getting a weird sense of what normal guy.
Yes, no woman wants to have 8 inches in her unless she has a paid contract. Like that is there, and there's some sort of transactional thing going on.
Yes.
But I think so. To me, I don't know. Let me know, Vanguard, if you disagree. But it sounds like so that you have spent so you're saying your penis is small small to average, so not like microscopic, just average, but on the smaller side.
Yes.
And because of this, it has essentially stopped you from approaching any and all women in any sort of like romantic way.
That's horrible, right?
Like that's crazy.
That's very broken.
I mean, that's So I just say I want to be like absolutely respectful because I understand what it's like, but you're a fucking idiot. So stop doing that.
Stop beating yourself up.
It's like this insane Dirk Diggler cock myth thing is like
it's
so rooted in culture.
I know women.
It's like that big. It's so rooted in culture that it's.
I know multiple women, friends of mine, who said they've been with guys, and the guy took his pants off, and it was so big, she was like, "No fucking way are we doing this?" And they literally rejected the guy because he's being stupid.
No, absolutely. It's like, I mean, it's like. No woman wants to gargle a fire hydrant. It's like whatever's going on. It's like this is.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, and as we all know, size doesn't actually, really actually does not matter all that much. Like I mean, to an extent,
it's got to be enough.
Right.
Enough, right? But not. Yeah.
It has to be enough. But if you just said if you're average or maybe a little below,
average,
that's fine.
Plenty.
That's fine.
You have enough to get it done. How's your curve? I was going to ask him how his curve is. Because a good curve can make up for any length deficiencies as well.
Okay, but my feeling is it's like you're thinking way too fucking far ahead.
Well, sure.
No, I just think it's a kind of a little presumptuous to be like, you go right to, okay, what's my naked body going to look like in front of her?
Right.
Before you're like, get her phone number.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Right.
You're jumping to like dating step like 361.
Right.
Like you haven't even haven't asked her name yet, and you're already backing out because one day she will see your naked body, and then one day she might reject you for your penis.
Yeah, and
that is all up in your head.
It is, and I don't know how to tell you, dude. It is not that big a deal to girls as it is to guys, right? In general,
right?
So. If she's into
this
you,
is how we tell you.
Right.
We are telling you.
We're telling you right now. If you go on a bunch of dates, if she likes you, you form a great relationship with someone, she's not going to give a shit for the most part. I mean, maybe she will, but odds are probably not.
Exactly.
Right?
Don't
worry about it.
Yeah, you're fine. Especially if you.
I was talking to somebody else about a similar thing. It was like there's a
The
sin.
fact that it's stopping him from even approaching
Well,
women.
that's about what I was gonna
Like, that's
say,
how
right? So yeah,
that's so sad.
it
Like, in
is.
culture, it's like it's this
It
whole
is.
thing with dick size that it's like, okay,
Yeah,
I'll just
and
never ask a girl out, and I'll never
right,
be with anyone
because my
because
dick is slightly
one day
below
they'll see
average.
my penis and it's too small.
It's insane.
Like
Marcus, you're
what?
being insane.
Like,
So, but I was
I
gonna
mean,
say,
it's like I can understand. I mean, you're being a fucking idiot,
yeah,
but
yeah,
I can see how you got there because
sure, sure,
that's especially if
and
porn culture or whatever
well,
too.
exactly, and society enforcing like, oh, big dick men are alpha and they're tough, and if you're not, you're a subman or something, some bullshit like that, right?
Right.
So, what was I gonna say? Oh, I had a couple interactions with some friends or acquaintances, really, that and it wasn't about a dick size thing, but it was basically like,
I was wondering
oh,
where you were going.
I know, but it was basically like, oh, I'm this, so I'm not gonna bother. Is the general idea, right? Some
Right.
deficiency, and I'm like, life will deal you enough cards to fuck you over, right? Don't
Right.
fuck yourself over. You know, it's like don't be one of the things against you. You know what I mean? It's like, get out of your own
You should
way.
put that on a pillow.
Like, get out of your own way. You know what I mean? It's
You should put
like,
that life will throw enough things at you to fuck you over. Don't fuck yourself over.
don't be
That
one of
should-
them.
that should
You
be
know
on
what I
a
mean?
pillow.
Right.
Don't be
Exactly. Don't be
you're
one of
already
those things.
fucked enough. Please don't fuck yourself anymore.
There's enough. I mean, I know people who beat themselves up so much. I would love for them to be in situations where they had to deal with like life struggles. You know what I mean? It's like, but it's all
Right.
internalized. You know what I mean? And it's like, get out of your own way. And Marcus, same thing with you. Get out of your own way, dude. And I would say, as far as your confidence goes, like, yeah, I guess like there's a penis size factor because of how like society portrays it, but like just being with a woman is going to give you a huge shot of confidence. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
so do
Like,
that.
and also what's going on in your brain right now, like fixating
Mhm.
on your cock size,
Right.
is not something that she is thinking about
At all.
at all.
At all. Right.
And because unless you're looking for like a hookup or something, but like if you're
Right.
just basically you say you want a girlfriend
Mhm.
and you're interested in a romantic relationship, yeah, then you have to meet a girl. So step one is meet a girl,
Mhm.
and that involves some work on your part.
Correct.
And you and I think it's almost a cop out, really, to just say,
Yeah.
no, my penis is too small. I'm born to be
Oh
alone.
well. Right.
Fuck that.
It's
Come
bullshit.
on, man. Like
Bullshit.
that is total bullshit.
It's not
so,
true. It's not true.
you
Yes.
know,
It-
put together a match profile.
Absolutely.
Something
Do
that
it.
you can-
Do it
there's-
today. Do it today.
You know,
Right.
There's no reason that you've given that you should not be out
Correct.
there trying to date.
Correct. You
So-
absolutely should. What am I gonna say? And if you need,
Hey, so
if,
this time we're encouraging relationships. This
we
is
really
great.
are. It is
We're
wonderful.
evolving. I like it.
and if you need a little something in your back pocket, you can read a fine book on how to provide cunnilingus, which most of the ladies absolutely love. So, secret weapon.
As we all know, Vanguard is a massive
Love
fan of cunnilingus.
the cunnilingus.
Love it. Love it. Just huge fan.
Love
He will
it.
tell you anytime you ask, and oftentimes
Love
when
giving
you don't
it.
ask.
Yes.
He-
If you don't ask,
tell-
I will tell people.
He'll tell your mom. He'll tell your
I will
dad.
tell
He'll
people in a
tell your
prof- in
grandma.
a
It's
in a
like,
in a professional
you know,
setting, in a personal setting, in a
absolutely.
church setting. Like I will just
Yep, at a funeral.
at a,
It doesn't.
I
It's,
will go
it's-
up. I will speak fondly of the
doesn't
dead,
matter.
and then I will espouse the benefits of
Right.
good solid cunnilingus relationship.
especially in the confessional. That's where they always are most surprised, because you don't seem you. What I don't understand is why you go in there in the first place. Like you're not even like Catholic.
Well,
You're
I
to
just
go
want
in
I
and
want the
just-
priest to know that it's
Right.
important.
But, you know,
Cunnilingus.
I think
It's in
you
our relationship.
be like. So what have you done, Father?
What
Yeah,
have you
when was the
done?
last
What
time you went to
what was
confession?
your last
Like,
sin?
Okay, like, because you, like, okay, I gotta tell you,
Right.
cunnilingus is the best thing
It's
ever. Okay, Padre,
fantastic.
it's fucking
That's what you have
awesome.
to do. And you can't just dive right in. You got to ease into it. You got to tease. You got to kiss around the yellow. You gotta do, and I'll walk them through
I
a good
can't help but
technique.
notice you don't sound too sorry. you don't sound like you have any remorse there. So, but are you repenting?
Yes. No repent. I'm
Oh,
nothing
no,
to be
no,
nothing,
I'm
no,
gonna do it
nothing
as
to be
much
sorry
as
for.
possible.
I'm trying to help you.
Why are you in here?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying, girls,
Girls,
get
right.
into them.
Get the kind of like.
I'm just saying.
Anyway, yeah, Marcus. So
I'm just
basically,
saying,
yes. So
this little boy out of here, and you need to,
Yeah, right. But getting back to back to Marcus, it's like Marcus, knock off the shit. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
don't defeat yourself. Meet a nice girl, date her, go on a bunch of dates. You want to wait till date 4 or 5 before you start getting intimate? That's fine. Use your hands, use your mouth, play with each other. Right? She will not care how big your penis is. I mean, seriously, it's like you'll have a great
I think
time.
you're throwing too much at Marcus here. So
Am I? All right. Step one: go on a date.
meet a
Right.
girl.
Meet a
No, it's
girl.
just meet. You
Oh,
need
just
to
meet
go
a
on a date.
girl.
You need
Okay.
to have met someone.
I
There
think
has to
he's.
have someone.
I think
It,
he's
it
met
sounds like
people.
Marcus has not. He hasn't even. But no, but in terms of fine, okay. If you know someone that you are romantically interested, then
All right.
approach them
All right.
with a
Yes.
message.
Okay. So we're saying that is Marcus's action item before he gets to write us again. So Marcus, you need to do that,
Yes.
and then write us again, and tell us what your next
Right.
issue is, and then we'll get you past that stage, and we'll walk you through this whole thing.
Right.
So
Right.
we got your back. Don't worry.
Right. Do not send us dick pics.
No, we don't.
Everybody
no,
always try. I don't.
Nobody
I
wants dick
cannot tell
pics.
you enough. Nobody wants
You
them.
know what bugs me?
Nobody wants them.
Somebody wanted them because otherwise they wouldn't be like I think a guy sends 100 dick pics and the one woman who out of the 100 says, "Oh, that's awesome," and it just ruins it for everybody else. Because now these guys think that like, oh, it works, you know?
Well, I think just it's the idea that so I mean, I don't think it had to be something that women wanted. Men are fine at just coming up with shit that they think women would like that they absolutely
It's
won't
true.
like.
Like
Such
lingerie.
as look, I have a camera on my phone now. I can just take a picture of my dick.
And
She'll
send it to you.
love that.
Right.
That was like what just went through a lot of people's heads in 2005 when they got an iPhone.
No.
That is
Oh
what
my
happened.
God.
That was like you can probably trace dick pickage from from introduction of the
Yes.
iPhone in
I
2005 to
I
the internet, the proliferation
I am still
of
convinced, and I'm waiting for this
penises on the
documentary to
internet.
be made about the first smartphone with a camera that was made ever, and the first picture that was taken, and I can almost guarantee it was a dick. Like saying, "Hey Bob, check this out." Like, fuck you, Henry.
I don't think so. Not if they were putting a camera on the foot for the first. Like
I think the
it's
developers'
like
first picture was
of their own like.
yes, like
Yes,
hey.
that happened. Yeah, that is true. That is true. I cannot. There is no universe where that
All
doesn't
right,
happen.
test number
That's
one,
true.
camera test number one. Okay, click. There you go. All right,
I mean,
anyway,
if they're smart enough to put the very first phone on, then they're definitely going to take a picture of their dick. Yeah,
I think
those
so,
kind of
right?
go together.
It's
They go
like-
together.
they go
I agree. When you think about it.
Oh my god, we are horrible. Anyway, so Mason
next question.
Mason from Santa Monica, California, said Mason is 31-year-old male. I don't find anything enjoyable unless it involves risking my life or is illegal. Fuck, dude.
I get it.
I
No, I
try,
get it.
I try to do normal things most people do, movies, sports, etc. None of them I've ever enjoyed. The only things I do now are things that I find fun are parkour, riding an ATV on highways, looking for cops to chase me, and climbing to the top of cell phone towers. But I've grown tolerant of these, and I need to do more thrilling things, but I don't know what, nor why I can't enjoy what everyone does, nor why I can't enjoy what everyone else does normally. So why can't he enjoy normal things? Why does he do all these ridiculous things? He's an adrenaline junkie.
Okay.
He's addicted to adrenaline.
I get it. I like
He's an adrenaline junkie.
in my younger days, I would only sleep with women who refused to be tested. Like I almost got AIDS so many times, and it was awesome. But like, and it was a thrill. But now,
Jesus.
looking back on it, it was dumb. Well, okay, what you're describing is actually super common. It's sensation seeking.
Yep.
It's basically the
Dopamine
the-
hits. It's
the volume of everyday life is
Mhm.
turned down so low,
right.
like you to get that cortisol, to get the
Mhm.
that dopamine hit, you need like something big.
Yep.
So the I think the key here is to, 'cause it's a very common thing, but to move it away from actual risk to like managed risk.
Example.
So for example, like skydiving is something that you go and it is something, but it is a, it's not really risky, but it is something that provides a thrill, as opposed to
There's a risk. There's a greater percentage chance you will die. It's very, 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 very small, but it's still greater than just standing on the ground.
sure, yeah, I mean,
Just
but
saying.
yeah, like right, or like, yeah, instead of
Yes.
a high stakes gambling at a casino run by an organized crime ring,
Right.
you can go to the Bellagio and also lose your entire, life savings just totally legally, like that.
Right.
They won't break your leads. I mean, it's
Sell everything you
It,
own. Sell every. I know a guy. Wasn't the story about a guy that sold everything he owns, did the maximum cash advances on all his credit cards, walked in the casino and put it on red on the roulette table, and won.
and lost.
No, he won. So
Oh,
then he paid off all. Not recommended. Not recommended,
I
Mason. Mason,
okay.
do
See
not
that,
do that.
well, that's a high octane event. Like it's like clearly what he's looking for.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
so like, I mean, if you want, like, I mean, yeah, like, I mean, there's actual things like being a firefighter or like, actual real,
That's true. Choose a
putting
vocation
yourself
that
in
can
harm's
bring
way. If
challenge.
you
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
being like a rescue firefighter or
Yeah.
something.
First
Like, that's
responder.
intense.
First
Yeah.
responders intense. Yep.
Um,
You're in the army, man. It's like,
like yeah,
like another option.
search and rescue,
Search and
like
rescue.
bomb squad, SWAT.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
you want all of a sudden like your life to be always very intense all of a sudden.
I can't agree with that more. That you can actually choose a vocation that give you that hit, and it would probably be so much that you would long for like down normal time after you get off your shift. It's like
Right.
yeah,
Right. Exactly.
yeah. I was also going to recommend you can look into well, and again, I don't know. This is the extreme other end, right? But study Buddhism was going to be one of my suggestions because the philosophy of it emphasizes the focus and the fascination on the minutia. You know what I mean? Like a blade of grass blowing in the breeze, your breath. You know what I mean? Like things that move.
I think we'd be focusing on like the
coordination
wants of just not like being in the
moment.
because I guess I guess being the
I'm saying there are meditative philosophies that may help you develop an appreciation for mundane things. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Because really everything is fascinating. The fact that any of the shit works around us is fascinating, right? The fact that we can breathe and have eyeballs and lungs and can exist is fascinating, in a lot of ways. But...
that's what I was thinking of was like from like just a different angle. Try improv.
Oh, there you go.
Do theater or
That's
something
a good one.
like that. Is to do something that people to say they'd rather die than do. Get up in front of people. Like because if it's
work your bucket list,
like,
right?
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I would say,
Improv's
or
a good
if
one.
you want to do crazy ass bungee jumping, go to Australia.
Yes.
Where they can do it, or New Zealand, where you can do base jumping, and they have organizations that do it, and it's not illegal, and you don't have to. You can jump off of a bridge completely legally. And that's, so I don't know if that's
okay.
If you have to have the illegality part of it, if that's part of the,
right.
You've got to kind of rewire that outlet.
You do.
Part of your brain.
We don't recommend.
We
don't recommend you to keep it the illegal things.
You need the dopamine hit.
Right.
Like that's something,
yeah, and don't make being like an antisocial lawbreaker. Don't let that be the hit. You know what I mean? Because eventually it's gonna burn you.
Well, the part of that is what that's called. It's called edge work.
Yep.
And that's where where you have the propensity to like poke at the very edges of what is allowable and what is expectable.
Right. Pushing boundaries. Yep.
It like so in order to get like a sense of self-actualization, you need to to like go past what is whatever. And so that too is something that could be solved through becoming a rescue firefighter. Someone
I really like
drop out of airplanes to go to forest fires.
Right, fight forest fire, exactly. Like I really like that suggestion. That was great. They don't, it's very reasonable to do that training and get into that vocation. If you're relatively physically fit,
it's very needed.
Hugely needed.
Lord, I mean,
exactly.
It's
exactly. And it's a very rare mindset of people who do that.
Right, yeah. So if you're a person that like that's what you need, I can channel that shit.
Yep.
Like
exactly. Do some good in the world, right? Like
right.
Excellent suggestion. I like that, Green Man. Thank you. All right, Mason. Good luck. Let us know how it goes. I hope you don't.
Sometimes I hit it.
Hope you don't kill yourself, Mason, by doing something stupid. But
yes.
All right. Yeah. Kevin from Claremont, Florida writes us, and he asks, I hustled my ass off in high school to get to a decent university. I'm hustling my ass off even harder at university to get into a good postgrad program. My post-grad program will be even harder to do well in, so I can land good career prospects. By the time I hustle my ass off and find and build my career, I'll be more than 30. The career I've chosen for myself is hard as hell to follow through. When do I get to just relax and not have anything on my mind? Everything I wake up, and I think I'm in the same rat race scrambling to catch up. What should I do?
Suck it up, Sugar Plum.
Yeah, well, also, I think Kevin overhustled a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like
well, it seems
too much
it
hustle.
Seems like he has discovered that he's a human being that exists on this timeline. Like that is what
in a capitalistic market system.
When do you get to relax and not have anything on your mind? When you're dead, Kevin. When you're dead, that's when.
It's not true. Okay? You get vacations.
Yes.
You get a vacation on your job. You get a vacation. You get weekends. Come on.
All we're doing is desperately distracting ourselves until we can get that sweet release of death. So, yes,
oblivion and vacations can be great.
But death, God. Man, nothing on your mind.
Yeah, no, I want to address the foundation of Kevin's thing here is that basically like
he exists in reality, and that fucking sucks.
Yeah, but no. He's. I'm reading between the lines. I'm going under the hood here. So like it's the whole comparison mindset, right? Because I was there when I was in high school, right? It was like the honors program kids were all like, I got to get on top. I got to be better than so and so. I got to be the top person. And it did not help them any extra at all. It did not get them into a significantly better university. It did not wind up getting them to a significantly better career. It just didn't happen, right? It's like, be smart, know your shit, get in a reasonable school. It's all you got to do. It's like, you're hustling too much, Kevin. It's like, you're comparing yourselves to this bar, right? It's like, come on.
Yeah, because I don't know what career that you've chosen, but either way, it's like, it doesn't, while... you live exactly like Vanguard said, we live in a capitalistic society. Mm-hmm. So like, you do have some control over your situation. So like your vocation is one of them. Mm-hmm. I mean, ultimately, no matter what you decide to do, are you ever going to get to relax? Of course not. No, that will only happen at death. But you can at least you can make the pain not as bad by not doing something that's super hard,
right?
Sure. Or you could turn to a short but very active life of drug use, but that's also not recommended.
I do not recommend that.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying it's an option.
It's an option. It's a horrible option.
But it's a bad option.
Oh my God!
Absolutely. That option, Kevin.
All right, Kevin. Life does have times to relax. Don't tell him there's no time. You work during the week. You get weekends. You get vacations.
Why do you want me to lie to Kevin so bad?
It's not...
I don't. He's a delightful little cinnamon bun.
He's a little cinnamon bun
that thinks that one day he's going to reach fulfillment, and he's not, because he lives on this earth. And that doesn't happen for anybody. So it's all just a construct. So
it's crazy. Well, it is a big thing we made up, right? Like money, capitalism.
I mean,
exchanging money for goods and services. We made it all up, right? It's all made up shit.
That is true. Because people are able to live like full, rich lives, in primitive societies and other stuff. Like it's like they're able to do it. It's it is
a little challenging sometimes. Like bubonic plague.
It is, but I'm saying. But okay, fine. The Amish. Or whatever. I'm just saying you don't need to necessarily be on Wall Street or a financier or some
you can eke out a reasonably comfortable existence by being somewhat smart and being a vocation that pays reasonably well. Doesn't have to be the top, doesn't have to be the best, you know what I mean? So that's true.
Yes, you can get enough that you can it kind of just depends on what you're but
yeah, I wish you told us what he did. That would really help us.
Yeah, I mean, you just said, it's really tough. So that could be anesthesiology or it could be ballet.
Right.
I don't know. Both are difficult.
Because like post-grads, like there are a few disciplines that you actually would bother going for a post-grad, right? The sciences, maybe, like education, maybe, but probably not. Medical field, lawyer, right? Law.
I mean, but there's a
Very
lot of
few.
post-grad stuff, but
What? Yeah, but
more and more now.
worthwhile is what I'm getting at. It's
Yeah,
like even as an
it's that.
engineer, I would argue that post-grad engineering provides no extra intrinsic value. You know what I mean? Unless you're going to go into research or education,
Right. Well,
doesn't impact your ability to get a job.
I would say it provides value if you get if your master's is in something different that you can
Sure.
relate them together.
Like you're right. If you're an engineer, undergrad, business grad, that has value, right? So,
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Anyway.
You're never going to get to relax, Kevin. Sorry.
You will relax. He will relax. Actually, I'm going to help relax right now. Because we're going to give Kevin ASMR. Ready?
No,
Here we go.
No, we are not.
Kevin.
No, that is okay.
Kevin.
Okay, you want Kevin to just kill himself?
Kevin.
That is what you're trying? So you want Kevin to just end his life right now? Because it seems to me like you were not on that side. That was not your jam. You were very pro not death being the answer, and now you are actively encouraging it by doing ASMR. So.
I'm sorry. I keep busting on it because I just don't. I know there's some evidence, but I keep busting on it because it doesn't make any. It seems like a huge fucking scare to me.
What, ASMR?
Yes.
Or what?
Such absurd.
For some people,
it does, and I don't knock
apparently
that.
For some people, they get the tinglies, and other people, they're like, "What the fuck? No, this is terrible." Like I don't know. Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
ridiculous. It's like.
Right. No,
I don't know.
For people that it works for, that's fine.
Again,
great.
Power to them. I
just
personally
make a bunch of money
can't
having YouTube channels of ASMR, and that's great.
Right. Ignore the fact that half of them are wearing bikinis.
ASMR darling.
They're wearing bikinis, and that has nothing to do with the
ASMR darling. A young woman in Florida, and she's really grown in popularity in ASMR. There are the twins that do ASMR with the two ears, and they do ear cleanings.
Also women, right? Also attractive women.
Yes. Yes.
See where I'm going with this?
But there are also ones where there's the French whisperer who talks like this.
Oh,
does he say?
Oh ho ho ho! À la baguette, I thought I were croissant.
Right. Exactly. Keep the day job because you're not Francois.
Oh my God, Francois!
But not everyone can be.
That's fantastic.
No one else can be.
Anyway, who are we talking to? Kevin.
Kevin.
Don't work so hard. That's
my number one. We've been talking to ourselves for a while. Yeah, exactly.
We have. So don't do this either, because so many people do this. You work super hard, you burn out, right? You can't do that either. You gotta take it at a reasonable pace. It's like, yes, right. Aim for success.
Try to enjoy life.
Right. If you have an entrepreneurial spirit, and if you want to do start your own business, make $1 billion, and you want to try that, fine, that's one thing, and you're gonna have to bust your ass to do that. But in general, right? It's just balance your work life.
If
find
you're the kind
friends,
of person that's able
relax.
to enjoy things,
yes,
do that.
Then do that. Yeah, seriously. I mean,
I don't get it, but
I'm a very lazy person. I will admit this.
Does.
I'm a very lazy person. And I was cursed with being a smart person, so it made me more lazy because I'm like, oh, actually, I don't have to work that hard. I'll just have the answers right near the end. You know what I mean? And that's worse.
Why is that bad exactly?
Yeah, right. Well, because I probably could have done a lot more. You know what I mean? If I was motivated.
Right, but it sounds like you're living your message.
That's what I'm trying to
do. Exactly what I was willing to do.
Just enough that I'm willing to do to get exactly where I want to be. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to tell Kevin. You know what I mean? It's you don't have to be like, oh my God, I can't get on this program. It's the program doesn't matter. Not really. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's where you went for undergrad pretty much doesn't matter, honestly. It's certain places you'll get good educations, but
it depends. That a lot of times also depends on networking and stuff. But that's
absolutely,
absolutely. But yeah, unless it's a major networking school or an Ivy League or something, there really isn't a whole lot of. It doesn't matter.
No big difference. Doesn't matter. I would say even for. I would say even for Ivy League. I think undergrad Ivy League is a path for Ivy League grad, which can have value if you're going to go some of those career paths. You know what I mean? Like Harvard Law, right? Of course, if you want to get a Harvard Law, you do a Harvard undergrad, right? Or you do Princeton undergrad and transfer to Harvard Law, or whatever, right? That kind of thing. But if I went to MIT for undergrad, and didn't decide to go not to grad school, I would be in the same exact place I am right now. You know what I mean? Or Caltech, right?
That is true.
It's
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Anyway, so all right. Well, Kevin, hope that helped. So stop putting so much pressure.
Relax.
Don't put so much pressure on yourself, my man. Don't put so much. again, sweet, sweet death.
Again, again, yes. I mentioned that's what I'm saying. There's always that. You can look forward to that.
Yeah.
That's gonna happen eventually.
Gonna happen.
It may will it end after hours of torture? Perhaps, but it will happen. So,
Yes.
maybe it will happen, in the night in your sleep. That's also the other end of the spectrum. So we'll see.
Yes. Okay. Our last question comes from our first female questioner comes from Juliet from Edmond, Oklahoma.
Oh, nice.
And Juliet's 28 years old. Always arguing with her father, who is 65. He gives horrible advice, and it scares the shit out of me, but I need to know if it's true. He told me that the men in my life would never respect me. He said in the beginning, guy will probably pretend to respect me because it's a new relationship, but once he gets comfortable, he'll stop pretending. Projection much, Dad? It's kind of the first thought on that. He said every man is like that, and he has said it like I'm going to have to just accept it. Another thing he said is the man in my life isn't going to want to talk things out ever. Like if we have a fight, I'm about healthy communication and not instilling resentment. My dad laughed at me and said no man would ever put up with that. Is this really unreasonable to men? Your father's an idiot.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know how else.
Okay. I'm sorry I have to do this on every fucking goddamn show, but on behalf of men, I apologize. Because that's fucking awful. That's insane. What he is saying. Your dad sounds like he is one of those typical boomers that are now in a Fox News generated psychosis.
Exactly. Well, also Oklahoma. I mean, what we're dealing with.
Like,
so,
I mean, your father really should only be left alone with like child safe gardening tools. Okay, like he's not like he is arguing for like a cruel, outdated culture where only his kind are in charge.
Right.
And the idea that he doesn't have that safety net is terrifying to him. Mm-hmm. But at this point, it's also absurd to him because he's like, well, of course, like he's so locked in to the impenetrable social armor that he has by being like a white dude. Mm-hmm. That's what he thinks that like, because he was born with a dick accessory, but what he's saying is not true. It's bullshit.
Yes, totally bullshit. And that's not to say that those men don't exist. They do, clearly.
Oh, no. Well, clearly, your dad isn't. We can't say he doesn't.
I just don't want to set her up for a disappointment if she happens to be with a man and find out he is like that, and to say, "Oh my God, Dad was right. He was not right. You just got unlucky." You know what I mean? So don't think that it's not.
Well, no. I don't think that's not it. That this is not a luck situation. Like she's basically saying, like finding a man who respects her. You can figure all that out.
You can pick that up in date 2 or 3. You can figure that out
very quickly.
Yeah.
Figure out.
Look for the signs.
I mean, your father is probably like a crusty, bitter old man that's living in a life of misery.
Exactly.
And is
100%.
Basically is not able to possibly move behind his own narrow-minded worldview.
That's all he knows.
Where women and minorities know their place.
Because that's what he's from. If he acknowledged it, he would need to take accountability for his own shortcomings, which he is incapable of doing. So,
but that is not the world that he's wishes were true is not
right.
The actual world, you have agency.
Correct.
And
correct.
Find a man who does respect you. There are plenty out there,
and
there are plenty of men. There are plenty of assholes in the world too.
Plenty.
But it is not a 100% man thing.
Yes, learn the signs. Learn the signs. Like learn how to pick this up early in a relationship. So when it cut loose.
Find the green flags in relationships.
Green flags, like men who tip well, men who treat others with respect, and show that to you as an example. You know what I mean? It's like just men who are respectful of your choices and needs, even if they don't agree with something they believe in. You know what I mean? It's like all these.
They don't send you dick pics, unrequested. That's a problem that apparently many men have. I don't know why they have this problem.
Someone who
think that's something that women would like, but don't do that.
That's right. Or someone whose politics agrees with yours, or at least doesn't disparage your politics. For you having your own opinions. It's like, yep.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Just the right. Yeah. Okay. Just I mean, the obviously just never date a Republican. If that,
I mean, that goes without saying for any woman listening to this. It's like, I don't know.
But I'm just saying,
right?
That is clear. You can. But I'm just saying it is. But what I'm saying is, as a method of filtration to filter the gold through the dross.
Correct.
so to
Correct.
speak.
Yeah, go through the job. Very well done. Yes.
I would say figure out their political worldview.
Right.
If their political worldview is that I don't follow politics, I don't know anything,
there's a chance
then
at least.
it will take more research.
Right.
Yeah.
But if he comes to you and says,
know.
I'm diehard MAGA, you have your answer
Yeah.
immediately. He doesn't respect women.
Right.
Because none of them
Right.
respect women. I would say, I would
So
also,
say that-
and
that is a
I'm
good,
generalizing.
it's a good top filter. You will
Totally.
need to get more granular as you go
Yeah.
down and figure out to find
and covers
that he's a
30 and covers
non-douchebag and he will respect you.
35% of the country. You just whittle them right off the top. And then and also if someone is particularly devoutly Christian, most probably they do not respect women, even if they claim they do.
Right.
So,
Well, they right. It's like they, in their mind, they're doing what God wants them to do.
God
for
wants
women.
them.
Like,
God
they're-
wants them
they're
to
doing-
make women
they're doing their
subservient.
job.
Right. Women subservient.
Right.
That's
Like
what God wants. Right.
And they're
It's literally in
their
the
worldview
Bible.
basically. Right. I mean, it's just like, oh, see, it's written there. We're
Yeah.
supposed to do it. I didn't say that we're in charge. God said we're in
I
charge.
wish it wasn't
So,
this way. However,
you know,
it's like, give
and
me a
all the
break.
beasts and the animals have to do what we want because they are here
Oh
for
my
us
God.
and our amusement. So,
Oh my God.
torture the animals away. That's all good.
So ridiculous.
It's Bible can pretty much justify anything. Slavery, it's all good.
Right.
Just,
Ugh.
uh,
Anyway, where are we going? So Juliet, yeah. So ignore your father. The flip side of this that's going to be bad though is if you actually meet a nice guy who respects you and bring him home, your father's not going to respect him because he's going to think he's not a real man. Almost guaranteed.
right. No, yeah.
So. Yeah.
But yeah, I think we've helped.
I think we helped her. I think Juliet, go forth, date.
Yeah.
Find the signs. Find a good man. They're out there. I assure you.
I think it's time for speed round.
Yeah, and don't like. And I gotta say this, and it is your turn for speed round, by the way. But I have to say one more thing about this. Is like, don't like. I see too many people in bad relationships, like relationships that are unhappy, and like, oh my god, I can't believe so and so's like this. My partner, he's like, blah blah blah. He does this, he does this, he does this. Fucking leave. It's like, I know you've invested some time. Cut your losses and run. It's like, because it only gets worse over time, right? Stop being in miserable relationships, everyone. If someone's unwilling to communicate with you and come to common ground,
Right.
get the hell out of that relationship. I beseech thee. You know, it's like too many people in miserable relationships. It's like, stop. Life's too freaking short. You know, it's like, ugh.
I can't help but appreciate that after we get to the end and all the questions are answered and we have not broken anyone up, adding an addendum that's just like,
you should break up. Exactly. By the way, break up.
If you're in a shitty relationship, just
probably 30% of the people watching this should break up.
I am not saying it is inaccurate.
I know.
Anyway,
I know.
I am just saying that.
Oh my god.
I found that I noted it.
Yeah, so noted. So noted. So it is your turn for speed round, and I'm going to ask you 5 carefully curated questions, and you are going to answer them within 60 seconds. That gives you an average of what? 12 seconds per question.
Okay.
So it's yeah. So I mean, I know it's been a week, but are you ready? Like, are you ready?
I am.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure? All right, I will start. I'm starting the timer as soon as I finish reading the first question, Family Feud style.
You fucking start the timer.
And, I'm gonna start. I will. Oh, don't you worry. I'll start the timer.
Yeah, you start that fucking
timer. All right, here we go. What is the absolute most awesome recreational drug that should freely be available to everyone?
Oh, I like your thinking on this. Ecstasy, MDMA.
I was gonna say weed, but okay. Why do people in Cincinnati refer to a bowl of fucking spaghetti as chili? That's a good question.
Oh, because in the fucking Great Depression, Macedonian meat stew wasn't good and sell, so they fucking decided to call it chili, even though it's not.
I think that's right. If types of cheese had personalities, which would be the most pretentious? I love this question.
Roquefort.
Roquefort. Well done. Who actually tests the specific dog food when they say it has a new and improved flavor?
It's actually a combination of a pause-on panel of dogs.
Yes.
But there are also human testers as well. Who taste more for texture, I think.
Got it. And who is the favorite? What is your favorite No Kings protest sign? Current events.
Oh, I really hope that Big Beautiful Bill is Trump's cellmate.
That's really good. I saw this weekend was I wish Congress was alive to see this.
Yeah, That yeah, I saw that
Fucking
I saw that all
brilliant.
over the place. Um,
Oh, that was great. I loved it. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's get that one. So that's great. There's so many
like
good
if I
ones.
yeah, if I they're eating the checks, they're eating the
They're
balances.
eating, they're
Eating
eating
the
the
checks,
checks.
they're
They're
eating
eating
the
the balances.
balances.
I mean, it's
um,
constant comedy.
oh,
It's like,
or yeah, see you later, alligator, at your trial, pedophile.
they're
Like,
go on.
that's a fun call and
Oh
response.
my god, yes it is. Yes,
Um,
I've seen better cabinets at
uh,
IKEA. So another one as
yep.
well.
Super callous,
I've seen that one
super
too.
callous,
Yeah.
fascist, racist, sexist, Nazi POTUS.
Nazi POTUS. Yeah, Nazi POTUS. That's the one. Oh my god, so good, so good.
Um,
So I didn't know. So you're saying there's a combination panel of humans and dogs that test dog food?
yes, it's actually I actually know about this. Um, with dog food, there's like a
Truth in
there are
Summit.
dogs that are there, like so, like at Purina or whatever.
Yep.
They have different stations set up, and they do put different food in front of
But
different
like
dogs, and
wet food or
figure out which
like
they
kibble,
prefer.
or like wet food.
All kinds of food.
All kinds.
They
Eating
give
kibble
they
does
put
not look good.
my dog loves kibble, eats it up in about
Yeah.
4 seconds.
Oh,
So
all right,
it is not
fantastic. No, I mean
a
for
problem.
people,
Um,
like people eating kibble.
yeah,
I was like,
no, but okay, that's not what happens. I'm saying so that one part is
yes,
the pause on patrol.
pause on
That's what they're
patrol.
called
Yes,
at
yes.
Purina. And they taste. They basically say which ones they prefer by just eating out of one bowl or another.
Yep.
And then the human tasters are actually more there for like texture,
Oh, I see.
and so they don't really like eat it. It's more of like they
All right.
they figure out what
Yep,
the
it's good.
texture is
Got
and
it.
what dog. So for dog food, because dogs have a whole lot less. They have way fewer taste buds,
Yes.
but like 20,000 times the smell.
Right.
So they don't really need. So it's like that's why everything is like a sprayed on sticky flavor, because
Right.
that's what they want, and they don't actually give a shit what's inside really all that much.
Got it.
So
Got it. By the way, Insomnolent here, he wishes you happy birthday to Green Pants.
oh, thank you, Insomnolent.
It's Green Pants' birthday today. I don't know. I'm not sure anybody else knew that, but
I
we're announcing it here and now. So
I
we wish him well.
apparently I didn't know that was
Sure.
gonna be
Sure.
released, but that's fine.
Excellent. Yeah, cheese. What's the most potential cheese? I got to go with I mean, Gouda is definitely
Hmm.
a high and mighty cheese that doesn't warrant its reputation. Havarti, another one. Gruyere.
There's
Gruyere is another.
yeah, Gruyere. Gruyere is a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking Gruyere, man. I swear to God.
The or like the Parmigiano Reggiano. There's those ones that they're protected by those laws laws that are basically like, if it doesn't come from this very specific
Right.
region, like
it's not the real thing. Exactly.
and
No,
and
the
so
olive
it's like
oil too, yeah.
champagne,
Yeah.
and that kind of stuff. So yeah, you can find lots of
Talk about pretentious.
massively like or like truffle pecorino or something. It's like $600 for like I mean,
Right.
there's these it's
The import
it's
fees
the kind
alone.
of cheese that would be it'd be exhausting to be around after like 10 minutes. You just would not. That cheese would suck. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Whereas orange sharp cheddar, that's who you want at your party.
I think so.
That's
a
fucking
fun
chill.
time. Fun time.
Just
Orange sharp cheddar.
Fucking
Vermont sharp also. I very much enjoy.
yeah.
It's a good,
Or
it's a wonderful,
you know what?
wonderful,
And then
wonderful cheese.
and you can buy drugs from American cheese.
On my burger.
You know,
Speaking of drugs, what is so you said X is the drug of choice.
If
It
you,
should be available.
if yes, it should be available as something the way that ketamine is now being used.
Sure.
I believe MDMA should also be
Okay.
used.
Okay.
In an
Fair.
effort to make people happier, because it's not like addictive, but it's
Yeah.
one of those drugs where I believe there's research there that can happen that but even ketamine just increases neuroplasticity, and
Yeah.
so if you're a person that has a lot of depression,
Mm-hmm.
and that's been your whole life. You've been massively depressed. Like with drugs like ketamine, you can actually change the patterns in your brain and rewire it so that you look at life differently, and it allows you to do that.
Sure.
So,
But again,
um,
that sounds like more of a medical prescribed application, right? Not necessarily a
oh,
recreational.
well, no, I'm saying, but a lot of times it's hard to get them prescribed, so you got to just get them
Oh, I
recreationally
see.
from like
Self-medicating is
a
what we're
guy that
saying.
sits on a stoop.
Gosh, so
Um,
stupid.
but yeah, like but okay, cocaine way down the list.
Sure.
Sucks. Like
You don't
definitely
cook it. Crack,
you don't need to
no
try
good.
cocaine.
Right.
No, yeah, do not meth,
Heroin,
crack, mm-mm,
heroin,
not worth it.
no good.
Don't do that. Yeah, heroin
Heroin,
is
no good.
basically if you if you if you've ever had morphine, like imagine supercharged morphine that might kill you. So
That's heroin.
it, and that's not for for the adrenaline junkies out there from the earlier question.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is not
This is not a guide to
this
what to do, right?
don't I save the emails.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely,
Um.
absolutely. Oh my lord,
Uh.
oh my lord. Oh, great. Well, there you go. And then the chili we talked about. Yeah, we talked about that. So is it
Right.
only
Yeah. Because
Cincinnati? It's not outside. It's not like Ohio in general. It's just
well,
specifically Cincinnati.
so what it was is in in the 1920s. So
Mm-hmm.
like so chili evolved in like Texas style chili of like
Right.
meat and beans and all that was
Right.
something that was called chili. That's been around a long time. The um these two like I think it's two brothers that were like Greek, um Greek, um Macedonian type of stuff,
Sure.
where had gone from New York to Cincinnati, and they started selling. They had this like uh, meat stew that they would make,
Yes.
but it was with like nutmeg and allspice, but it didn't, and it had chili powder in it, but that was the only way, and and it actually looked like chili, like the coloring and stuff.
Okay.
So they couldn't really market Macedonian meat sauce. So instead, they called it chili,
Oh.
and then they because it was the Great Depression, people were looking for like hearty meals and stuff, so they got the idea of like taking a base of spaghetti and putting that on top of it, and then they sold it as chili,
Sounds like
and
the
they sold it
origin of
very
like Chef Boyardee.
well, that's where so chili, the chili is like the beef is
The stew,
um the
basically.
sauce
Yeah, the sauce.
essentially,
Yeah.
and then you can get two-way chili, which is just that's just regular chili with the
Hmm.
on spaghetti. You can get three-way chili, and that's when it comes like that, but it has a huge pound, it has a whole bunch of cheddar cheese on the top.
You
And then
know
you
a
can get
lot about chili.
about Cincinnati chili, yes.
I
You can get four-way chili, which is
Clearly.
with takes you on top of the chili you add beans.
Yes.
And five-way is you add onions.
Got it. Chopped, diced,
Onions and beans.
grilled, raw, raw.
No, not raw. No, kind of beans like baked.
No. The onions. The onions.
Yeah. No, onions. I've seen it caramelized.
Oh.
And also, yeah, normally not raw, but yeah, I mean, like cooked in some manner, like
I like
like
raw
pork,
onions. I'm a fan of raw onions.
but yeah, I guess yeah,
So I have my
I
spaghetti
remember.
plain, butter, Parmesan.
Right, but see, that's the thing is, it's not
It's my spaghetti.
pasta. It's not. It's a completely weird Cincinnati thing because
I understand.
it's not spaghetti actually, because
Right.
it's yes, the pasta is there in the bowl,
But it's
and then a
not.
whole bunch of shit goes on top of it, and it's literally there to provide carbs.
Right.
Like it is there to provide,
Right.
make it nutrient dense. Like that is its sole
Funny.
purpose, because it was the Great Depression.
There you
And
go.
it was like 1928.
I learned something today. This is my one thing for the today that I learned. And I learned about Cincinnati chili. So thank you for that. I now feel enlightened.
You know, I know a lot of stupid shit about random stuff.
I
And
think that's
so,
great. It's called
yeah,
trivia for a reason.
I can, yeah. But so
There we
definitely no.
go.
Well, chili, I know. I mean, yeah, that's not because be like, you know, yeah, Cincinnati chili. But yeah, I could. There's like the Skyline, which is like there's two restaurants that like kind of compete with each other and this whole thing.
Sure.
Um,
I tend to avoid
yeah.
Ohio, but I hear what you're saying.
No. Is it disgusting? Absolutely. Should you try it? No.
However, it exists.
Will you
and
throw
here's
up in
the
your
history.
mouth just if you smell it?
Of course.
Absolutely. So, should you ever go to Cincinnati? No, of course not.
Not really.
So, yeah, I was just giving you.
I understand, and again, I've partaken of
it.
your wisdom, and I appreciate that. And I think we've provided a lot of knowledge and helpfulness to people today. I think, yeah, I think we're good. We helped across the spectrum. So this was episode 98, by the way, which is kind of crazy. 98. We're coming up on 100, which is nuts.
The birthday episode.
Yeah, this was 98 was the birthday episode. 99 will be probably nothing special, probably like something very similar. But 100, we got to do something for 100. Something.
I would appreciate
special
if you did not make this build up something so that you were not setting expectations.
So should I just like breeze by episode 100?
Or may not.
Maybe we should do something like maybe like episode 102 should be a big deal. You know what I mean? Maybe we should skip 100.
We look
not even
at the
mention
whiteboard
it.
and we follow that rather
that's
than
fair.
Brainstorming on air.
That's fair. We have a whiteboard in the staff room for a reason. Yeah, we should definitely.
Right.
Yeah, no, we should.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Danielle tells us all the time. Like she'd clean up the break room, but again, we put stuff on the whiteboard for a reason.
Yes.
That's why we have a parking lot.
Our parking lot
there are no bad ideas. Well, there are some bad ideas, but
there are totally bad ideas.
I find some of them interesting. So feel free to put them up there. But again, we don't need to talk about them here.
All right, that's fine. That's fair. We're gonna brainstorm. So in the meantime, though, go below Green Pants, click the link, and submit your questions because we need them to answer. Because otherwise, we don't have things to answer, and then we just sit here and talk about stupid shit, which
otherwise
doesn't do anyone any good.
We would feel like you didn't need our help.
Well, right.
That would be
and I mean,
sad.
And believe me, we've been out in the we
want to be sad.
Right, but believe me, we've been out in the world. A lot of y'all need help. It's pretty clear. So
the world is a terrible, unforgiving place.
Yes.
Full of misery. So please bring your questions to us, and we shall do what we can to alleviate the pain.
We shall
the sweet release
shed a light. Back to the sweet release of death.
Saying.
All right.
That's my cover band.
Well, we will be here next week, so we will catch you then. And again, thank you everybody who came by.
Thank you so much.
Again, Green Pants birthday episode. Happy birthday again. We hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And
there's no
catch you next time.
Buddy, I'd rather spend it with than our viewers.
Me and our viewers and 5 complete strangers who wrote questions.
Exactly.
That's great.
Absolute pinnacle of birthdays.
I love that. I love that. I love that you love that.
Winner.
I love that you love that.
Yeah, I love that. I love that too. I love that. I love that. I love that.
I love that you love it. That you love it. That you loved it. About you loving it.
Okay, we gotta go.